Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, guys. We met again. Let's start. Let me introduce myself. My name is Naili Sofi Masindawa Dining Room, and you can call me Naili. Now, I will tell you about my memorable moment. I hope you enjoyed to watching my story. Since TK until senior high school, I always follow all activities of my older sister until to follow the same extracurricular activities in the senior high school. The extracurricular is paskibra, cause I thought I choose paskibra. Paskibra is an extracurricular activity in senior high school that deals with ceremonies and marching lines. When participating in this extracurricular, we are required to be disciplined, independent, and have a great spirit of togetherness toward members. Until the 11th grade of senior high school, we were confronted with participating in district level competition like the previous year. One group that participated in the competition amounted for to 20 students, and I was included. The selection to get this group was obtained from a rigorous selection. We practiced for this race for 2 months. This is not a long time to prepare the troops to be ready to take part in the race. We also sacrificed our time, so we did not take a few hours of study. But we are still passionate about practicing because this brings school good name too. In this training process, we have a lot of good and sad experiences. Starting from sad experience, there were some members of us who did not get permission from their parents to leave. Then, the problem of the coach who finally gets a solution to the coaching. Then, some members are often late because their homes are far from school, so they often training and any more or less we discuss it. The problem. First, the problem about not getting permission from parents. The solution that we do is that some members go to the home of members who are not allowed by parents to practice to speak directly or agreeably compromise with their parents. So, the parents gave permission to practice. The change of coach also caused new problem because we had just been trained with this coach, so we had to adjust how to train it. For problems whose homes are far from school, we make a situation by sending our members to pick up. This is all we do to facilitate the practice. The exercise continues until the day before the race day. One of our members is sick of typhus and the place of the member is important. So, in a last day, we practice to do the best. Finally, we take the rest in as the best we can, and we got 3 places at least. There was an increase from last year. After the race, we were grateful for what we achieved. This is an unforgettable experience because a lot of memory is very memorable and this is rewarding experience that is fun and very happy. Yes, fun is fun in the process towards success with together. I think enough about my memorable moment. See you again in the better time. Goodbye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Eva Rizky Damayanti, NIM 410141871. Okay, here I will tell about my unforgettable memorable memory. Last month I went to Yogyakarta. I went to UIN Sunan Kalijaga Yogyakarta. I joined workshop Tilawatil Quran National 2018. I went there with my friend. Her name is Mislina Supa, and we arrived here at 12 a.m. in my boarding house of my friend. Her name is Pauline Maida. Okay, I joined workshop at 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 8 a.m. in convention hall UIN Sunan Kalijaga Yogyakarta. Workshop finished at 2 p.m. and we choose went to Malioboro, and we bought many accessories and others. After this, we met our friends, our old friends. His name Muhammad Lutfi Zulhaq. He is my friend in MTSN 1 Kudus, and now he study in Diponegoro University Semarang. Okay, then after this we walk in what is it? In mall. Okay, then I went to mall. We bought some water because we thirsty. And then we went to what is it? We went to Borobudur Temple. We saw many people, tourists and others. And after this, we bought many food because we hungry. We went to water, and then we went to alun-alun Yogyakarta. We walked around it, and again we made Arin's friend. His name is Sabini. Sabini is my friend also in Mantu Kudus in Kudus. And then after this we pray in Masjid Agung. We pray for Allah Subhanahu wa Taala, and I think it is unforgettable experience. I think, and we 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 went to Kudus, Semarang at 6 p.m. because it is I tired. We tired. Okay. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
I got a condo in Manhattan. Baby girl, what's happening? You and your ass invited.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, let's introduce myself. My name is Lia Maulidia. You can call me Lia. I was a student at Semarang State University. I took a mathematics education program. I really liked the event held at UNES. When welcoming new students, UNES very well prepared, so it was held lovely. The event was very memorable when all the new students made paper map 3D. When the paper map, the new student was direct to make the Lawang Sewu arrangement, which is an icon of the city of Semarang. Paper map UNES was one of trending topic because of the amazing result. Surely, behind the success of the event, there have been a comic that worked optimal. I was very amazed that the comic able to arrange thousands of new students to descend one of the Lawang Sewu. I was very fortunate to meet Central Java Governor, Mr. Ganjar Pranowo. He gave a lecture us now to spread hoax news. He is a very inspiring figure. I still remember when there are new students who were inspired. He had such great enthusiasm. He said that small people could also go to college. Reflection on me. I was born from a village where many other people didn't know where my village. Because college is everyone's right now to be rich people to go to college. The person should know to college is almost the same as my street. He is the same thing with me. One very good event for new students held by UNES, namely education in defense of the country. The event was held at Kodam Fort Diponegoro, Magelang. Fortunate to be able to take part in the state defense education because it was trained by Indonesian soldiers who had very much experience. I can only be amazed when the soldiers recount their experience when defending and protecting the unitary state of the Republic of Indonesia. The university they conducted a state defense education program aimed at forming students who possess national spirit and establish harmony and cohesiveness between students so that they become more familiar and compact. Of educational activities, defending the country, debriefing the history of the national of Indonesia. At the time of the event was a sense of emotion and pride for the heroes who had died, so that with the material we remember the series survive of heroes and deeply think about national insight. There is also given material about discipline, where are taught to be disciplined, responsible, where all activity must be carried out in a structured manner in the sense that they have to be set according time. Something there is certainly a consequence, so we must obey the rules that have been applied. Besides that, there are other fun activities, namely outbound. There are many games that also have meaning, such as playing the blind dance that we become more grateful to be given a vision. Besides that, there is a long game of length. The game teach about the sacrifice of each group member, and as we are taught to practice good and true ceremonies, especially later on we will become educators who will have ceremony activities every week. So, all of the National Defense Education Program were fun and very memorable for me, so that I could tell story later to others. I think enough, so thank you. Bye bye.
Most memorable moment in my life was when I was accepted at Marrakesh University with a mathematics education program. I was very happy to be a student at Marrakesh University because Marrakesh University is an amazing university. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Altis. Today I want to tell you about my memorable story. This story always I tell to my friends or every event when I was asked to tell a memorable story or unforgettable story. I think it's enough to test it. I will tell you now. This story happened when I was 3, 4, or 5 years. I forget when it exactly happened, but I remember the story. It happened when I was in my grandma's house. It happened in my grandma's bathroom. I know it sounds not elite, but after you hear this story, you will feel sorry for me, or I think you will like that. When I would take a bath, I guarded by my grandma's neighbor. His name is Arif. He is still a teenager when it happened. Didn't know what a problem with him. He left me alone. When he left me alone, I still take a bath and I play with my clothes like the other kids. I put my shirt into the boiler, and the boiler was washed away into the middle of the pool in my grandma's bathroom. You know how the pool of the old people, the pool is wide and deep. The deep is about 1 meter, and my tall didn't reach to 1 meter when it happened. I tried to reach the boiler in the middle of the pool, but my hands didn't reach it. Guess what happened after that? Yeah, I fell down into the pool. I when I in the pool, I tried to reach anything in the to keep me in surface, but there is nothing I can hold. At at that time, my mother, who is chatting with my family in the living room, felt that I too long to take a bath. So she decided to see me in the bathroom. When she entered the bathroom, she was shocked. She was shocked that she just see my hand in that that bathroom, that pool. She immediately pulled my hand to pull up my hands. I After that, I didn't know I didn't know the continuation of the story. But after this incident, I afraid to go to my grandma's bathroom alone. I traumatized. I almost died in that bathroom. But now I find if I come to my grandma's bathroom. I'm grateful to be given life by Allah. I will not waste my life now. That's all my memorable story. Thanks to hear the story. Goodbye.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, Stephanie and my friends. My name is Uminar Fadila. My name is 41014181009. I from Rumble 2 Mathematics Education. In this moment, I will tell you about my unforgettable experience. I have unforgettable experience about hiking in the mountain. Hiking is one activity my favorite. 2 years ago, there was a vacation that I will never forget. I went up the Merbabu mountain, which was very high, with my friends from Wanalana. Wanalana is organization that care about nature. We went to Kopeng by using bus. After spending 4 hours from Kalongan, we reached in the slope mountain. My friends and I got out of the bus soon and prepared a variety of equipment that we had to take with. Most of us carried a jacket, blanket, stove, and logistics. I was so excited to starting this journey because it's first time for me to hike it up for the mountain. There is a teacher named Sir Lehman. He was have experience about hiking in the mountain. Sir Lehman had often climbed in many mountains in many provinces in Indonesia. In that day, we depended on him. We started climbing at 5 p.m. Why we choose climb in the night? Because we avoid to dehydration, and hot weather. Together with my friends, I passed the pines forest. An hour later, Sir Lehman instructed us to stop this journey to rest in Post 1. The atmosphere in the climbing place is very cool. That makes me to use the jacket and buff. After we rest, we continue our journey. Sir Lehman told us to be careful in walking because the road was very slippery and we must be carefully to walking. At 1 a.m., we arrived at the first peak and decided to set up our tent in that place before we start to hike in the highest peak on the tomorrow morning. After we sleep at the 5 p.m. At 5 a.m. we start to walking and continue our journey to the highest peak. We reach in the second peak at the 6 a.m. We enjoy that view and we take some photo in that peak. After we take some photo, we continue to our journey and reach in the seventh peak. The seventh peak we rise in the summit and take some photo. After we enjoy that view and take some photo, we choose to downhill and make some food in the first peak. We make some food such as instant noodle and cooking the rice and make fried tofu. After we breakfast, we choose to downhill and come back to the mountain slope. That's all from me. I'm sorry if I make mistake. Thank you. That's for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, all time. Yes, I'm sorry, and speaking English and not good. Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, and here I'm story. Yes, learn. I will tell fun story with my friend will on Mount Sindoro. I am with 5 my friends. Is Ageng, Sihab, Wafa, Eko, and Pandu. And then was my friend's first experience and hiking a mount. My friends hiking a mount. We plan our first plan. I am and my friends will walk hiking to Mount Prau. But because of something, the hiking trail was closed, and finally we in it rain from the Indomart. We discussion to hiking Mount Sindoro with a new hiking trail. This new trail. We start climbing the clock at 4 o'clock. We walk and we research and the first post around 5 o'clock. We start the journey and they continue walking. There most obsessed people fat. This my friend is my fatness forget, but after the continue our journey going to post 3 reset and the second post because condition were rain. We are at post 3 and immediately set up tents, clock warm and food and drink so the body warm up, not long after the rain was getting heavier and also our lighting boom was the funniest thinking was I'm thinking actually in the tent we were crane was 4 people and condition 6 people and the 1 people fat person that we simple like the wake up 1 p.m. and my friends I was very is factually to wake up we finally first wait for him wake up first. I think not beginning to wake up and finally he called wake up around 2 p.m. We immediately tripped with the condition sail trading around dawn. We arrived at the last post and did not reason the top because give up even to it a few 5 minutes last the finally to breakfast we and finally breakfast now the minutes after resting we discussion to get off in the downstairs area and I'm and friend lost this hiking trail now this we lost are you go to lost and savannah in the savannah we lost after search and trail hiking not 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 bad the not fan the way I scan for help because contact to base camp after the o'clock duhur this sound call play base camp after we had the sound of the azan duhur player we finally player after the mattress sound student we saw the why the home it starter of finally this met team for beside camp and 3 posts and we after the best camp safety and finally go to the home and finally thank you for attention. I'm so sorry and story bad so bad. I'm sorry. Thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.
Hello guys, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Indira Rosalina. You can call me Rere. I study mathematics and natural science with a mathematics education program at Universitas Negeri Semarang. Okay, enough for introduce myself. In this special occasion, I will retell my story. The story is my first experience mountain climbing. Since 1 grade of senior high school, I want mountain climbing, but my parents forbid. With reason, I weak, I spoiled, and I will not be able to. My parents don't want I troublesome my friends. Many times I asked for permission to mountain climbing, but the result is same. I'm forbid my parents for mountain climbing. Almost desperate. I think I cannot mountain climbing. But last September, my friend's senior high school invite me to join to mountain climbing. Initially, I think I cannot join because my parents certainly forbid. But my friends status me for join. My friends will ask for permission, and what's wrong trying? Anyway, I already 18 years old. One day, before mountain climbing, my friends come to my home for ask permission to mountain climbing. My father just silenced my mom along me, and then I begged to my father. Finally, my father allowed. Yay! Day later, I and my friends go to Ungaran Mountain. There are 6 people, 3 women and 3 men. From gathering place, we riding a motorcycle. When we arrive on our camp, we parking motorcycle and start trip. It is true, not easy to pick, solve many obstacles. I ever will give up, but my friends always support me. My spirit increase. If I'm weak, they strengthen. When we arrive on Ungaran Mountain, we set up a tent. Not easy, guys. Must work together. After tent finish, we arrange goods. Then we enter on tent for eating. I like that because this is quality time with my friends. We, 6 people, 3 men and 3 women, sleep in one tent. This morning, we climbing. We arrive at park. The view very beautiful. But the air is very cold. I use the jacket and gloves. My friends picked off by a very beautiful view. My tiredness picked off by a very beautiful view. I take many pictures and I think I don't want to go home. 10 o'clock. We prepare goods for dawn. Evidently, dawn it's not easy either. But they always support me. Afraid for me, I'm spoiled. I'm weak. Evidently, I'm able to climb in 2080 meters above sea level. Now, when I see Ungaran Mountains, I still could not believe I can. So, beyond your limit, always believe you can. It's so easy. What you believe,
it what will happen. Maybe enough for this occasion? See you next time. I hope you're not bored with me. Maybe useful and watch my other video. Bye bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello my friend, my name is Elsa Novarensa Lutfiani. I want to tell my story which I think makes me sad. When the semester vacation concluded with my year-end holiday, and also my family intend to go on vacation. At first, we were confused about where to go. My brother want to go the mountain, while I want to go the Dufan. Besides that, my sister want to go the beach. After going through long negotiation, we decided to go to Jepara, which is to go to beach. Traveling from my house to Jepara beach approximately 2 hours. At that time we depart from home in the morning. During our trip, telling stories and joking jokes. In the middle of the trip, my sister suddenly want to return home, even though the beach was his initial wish. But my father did not want to because he had already left. And up to that point, my sister just kept quiet and eating. Didn't want to lie on the beach. That's when my brother tried to confirm my sister to fill the holiday. After it feels enough to play on the beach, we decide to go home to sanctuary on the street. My sister sang happily, and suddenly my father's phone rang. Because it didn't have time to answer, I decided to call him back because it made feel the phone was important. It turned out that the phone was from my father's sister. The sound of the telephone was cut off, which made her voice unclear. After so long it was not clear, suddenly there was the sound of cries of many people, and fell saying that my grandmother fell from the rambutan tree. Immediately, my father was immediately shocked and pulled the car away while calming his heart. After that, we proceeded to the hospital where my grandmother was taken. And bank check by my grandmother, I was gone. That's when all the family members cried because they don't image that fell fast.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sabrina Alvin Marcella. Let me tell you about a happy experience. July 2nd, 2018. That day was the day I was waiting for. My sweet 17th birthday. The most special day of all day in time. I always pray that the most beautiful gift on my sweet 17th birthday is gift. 17 years, I always synonymous with parties. My parents want to throw a party and invite friends to come to my party, but I don't want to. In my opinion, the party runs out of money. It's better to save the money for my tuition. Enough to give a wish, and I pray I was happy. On that day, many friends gave reading through social media. I'm very happy because my friends remember my birthday. There are also friends come to the house bring cake. My best friend since junior high school who has not met for a long time because of their busy activities. Even though our house is compared to one city, but to find it really difficult. The reason is definitely because of excitement. But at that time, I was very happy. Friends called together and come to my house. Thank you very much for taking the time to come to my house. It's just that this birthday is even more special. It's hard. I was invited by my parents. I went to go where my parents never answered. Apparently, I was invited to one of my favorite Japanese restaurants. I'm really happy because it's been so long I didn't eat at that restaurant. When I arrived, my parents and sister gave a surprise by giving me a birthday cake. Today is a very special day because big families can gather, laugh together, exchange stories, give motivation, and give enthusiasm. The next day, on July 3rd, 2018, was was the announcement result of SBMPTN. I always pray that I will be given the most beautiful gift on my birthday. Give satisfying result and can make my parents proud. At that time, I panicked because the announcement schedule was accelerated from 5 o'clock to 3 o'clock. I just found out that the information was 3 minutes before the announcement. I rushed away the laptop and opened the website again. I got panicked because website cannot be opened if someone interact with those people. I'm waiting with my mom. I've been waiting for almost 13 minutes. Finally, it can be opened, and when I read announcement, I was accepted at Semarang State University mathematics major. I I cried and hugged my mom. My mom cried happily while read the announcement. I'm very grateful and thankful to God for hearing and answering my prayer. This is the most beautiful gift I've ever had, right? and this is a special birthday and will never be forgotten. Okay, I think that's all about my happy experience. Thanks for enjoy saying and hearing my experience. See you and goodbye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Dia Mustika Ayubowo. You can call me Tika. I will tell you about my impressive story. Let me start. 3 May 2017 is my birthday. I still remember that day was Wednesday and that day was my 17th birthday, which was very impressive. I'm still senior high school and doing school activities. On that day, my mom told me to go home. During senior high school, I lived in boarding house, and my boarding house name is Serat Bambu. And the boarding house distance to the house was quite far. I think my mom wants to celebrate my 70th birthday with my mom and my big family. My boyfriend also asked me I came home or not. I think my boyfriend wants to give me birthday surprise at my boarding house. I'm so happy. I'm confused. I have to go home or just leave. At the boarding house, I was invited to go home by my cousin, but I didn't want to go home because I wait my boyfriend to give me a birthday surprise in my boarding house. But because it was late afternoon, I come home with my cousin. When I got home, I was very surprised because my house had been decorated with balloon, and my mom's brought me chocolate tart while singing a happy birthday song to me. I'm very happy, very happy. How shocked I was because behind my mom, not only my big family, but behind my mom is my boyfriend and his friend. I'm very shocked. My mom, my big family, my boyfriend gave me present that is the most beautiful thing for me. It was very pleasant day for me, and I will never forget. I think I'm so happy. I give thanks to my moms, to my big family, to my boyfriends. I'm very happy, very happy. I'm very happy, and I say thank you very much to my mother, my big family, grandma, auntie, uncle, and my boyfriend and his friend, and it was very pleasant day for me, and I will never forget. I think that's all. Thank you for hear my story. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye. Thank you so much.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everybody. Hello, friend. Now, I will share a very happy experience with my best friend. Okay, my name is Ilmana Viana. I have 7 friends who really love me. They are Rizka Mutiara Shiva, Amrina Rosyada, Safira Salsabila, Suci Salsabila, Pradita Bella, Iklima Salsabila, and Shelinda Ekajani. They have different characteristics. Tiara is someone who always make other people happy because of his jokes. She is very kind to me, and of the 7 people, maybe Tiara is the close friend to me. Furthermore, there is Amrina. She is a very beautiful woman, almost said perfect. He always point to the right when we leave, because he often new place. And there is also Safira. She is a K-pop fan. All corners of the room are attacked with photos of Korean artists. Almost every day, he spends his time watching Korean drama. Bila is a very funny girl among us. He always smiles. Then there is Defiance. The little one is very beautiful. She is Pradita Bella. Then there is Iklima. He is the most ignorant of us all. She likes to ride mountains. Maybe she is the most tomboy among us. And finally, there is the Shelly. She voice is very good when singing. She is a careful woman. In April, before graduating from high school, we decided to vacation to Bumi Jawa. Bumi Jawa is a sub-district in the Upper Tegal district. And because of the Tiara house in Bumi Jawa, on Sunday, we go to Bumi Jawa. Of course, the Tiara is there because the house is Bumi Jawa. We go to Bumi Jawa using motorbike, and I'm alone because I have to ride the Tiara. After the pace of the terrain that was quite frightening because of the Bumi Jawa position in the mountains area. Finally, we arrive at the Tiara house. The floor is very cold, different from our home in the lowlands. We take a break, then drink and eat. After full, we continue the journey to a lake. The lake is very beautiful. Do not forget we take photos. After being satisfied to see the scenery of the lake, we proceed to a waterfall called Chantel Waterfall. To get the waterfall, we have to walk through the river. Me and Iklima led the journey because I and the most courageous Iklima to cross the river and pass ledge and sharp rocks. After braving the river and rock, we finally arrived at the very beautiful waterfall. The water is very big and the wind is very strong. Safira is very happy because he first saw the waterfall, because he always spent his time in the room watching Korean drama. After taking a bottle and satisfied playing water, we decided to go home to Tiara. After that, we ate together. In the afternoon, we decided to return to our homes. Finally, after arriving at each home, we do not forget to upload on social media. That day was very tiring, but I'm very happy. I'm grateful to have a best friend who loved me very much. So many stories of experience for me. Thank you for your attention. I hope you can be friends more closely with me. I apologize if there are deficiencies in making this video. Thank you. See you next time. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, I will can tell you about a story, a moment don't forget in the life. Meet again with me. My name is Reni Febriani. Okay. At this opportunity, I will tell you about an unforgettable experience. This story happened when I was in junior high school. This is a story that I think is scary, but a lot of funny. Okay, every time I go home from school, I always play roaming in the forest with my friends. Before we follow the journey in the forest, I gathered in my house to prepare food and drink to be brought. But we want to go there is a neighbor who accused and forbids us to go into the forest on the ground that there are no many gnawed dogs from the bamboo where they are from. But me and my friend ignored my neighbor advice. Then we go straight to the forest and play exploration like that. After all this time, we fly with tree to talk toward the bamboo tree, which he said is a lot of dogs. Every trip, we always joke to throw away the sound of the crowd, and when it arrived at the bamboo tree suddenly, there was a dog that appeared and barked. We immediately shouted and turned around and ran as fast as we could. And it turned out that there was a puppy catching, and until we ran while screaming. And the most frightening thing was that I was on my back when I ran. After long enough, we missed on one of the fell far from the bamboo tree. We all felt tired and scared. After a short bit, we looked at each other, then laughed together because it turned out There was a friend of my guy whose parents were with because of fishing on him. I laughed until it didn't stop. And that is a experience that I cannot forget, especially if you are gathering with them. Surely that event will be too again. And okay guys, so many stories of my experience if you think is important, but in my opinion it's his story. Okay, see you in the next story and see you in the next video. Bye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. Hopefully you are good condition and healthy. On this occasion, I'm Griffith Afif, the 2018 Mathematics Education Study Program, Semarang State University, want to tell about the most memorable stories or moments in my past. Long vacation. April 21, 2018. At the time, my comrade, when I was in high school, and the teacher council would go to several cities to carry out a farewell. Indeed, the separation is not an easy thing. We all aspirated to continue living with the ideals of money we hope for. Long story short, before we went to our initial destination city, Bali, we prayed together and our prayed to be given health, safety, and comfort. Then we gathered in the field to ensure the number of students and goods so that no one is left behind. After making sure that none of them were left behind, we left by bus which was provided by the commit. The first stop, and then at the time we were given a buffet meal and prayed. We continued the journey again. April 23, 2018. The cold of the night wind pierced until the body could not hold it back. Early in the morning upon arrival at the bustling port of Ketapang, we got ready to cross. While on the boat, we enjoy it by taking pictures, chatting, and continuing to race. About 1 until 2 hours, we arrived at Gilimanuk port. We continued our journey on land by bus. When I and my friends arrived at the hotel, we got ready to went back to Tanah Lot tour and didn't forget to have breakfast. Arriving at Tanah Lot land, we enjoyed the beauty of the beach, even though help was not a problem. We also didn't forget to capture every moment in every tourist place. Then we continued the tour with the tour guide and he asked to bought some souvenir typical of Bali. During our trip, several outlines were told about tourists in Bali. It was very interesting and quite rich in tourists in Indonesia. In the afternoon arrived, we were welcome to eat and worship in a place to eat. Then we went back to the hotel to rest and got ready for the graduation ceremony. Kabaya, dresses, makeup, decorate my room and my female friends. Don't forget the coat and shoes. Decorate the room of my male friends. The team come for us to graduation ceremony. Various remakes have been comforted by several teachers, board, and their staff. We feel sad because we want to spare, but happiness comes together because we have completed 12 years of compulsory education. The more real life will contribute to the surrounding environment. A little entertainment for the board of teacher and friend. The entertainment program felt so lively. It was late at night. The program was over and made all of us return to our rooms. Not only that, after we changed clothes, we continued to get together until the morning. April 24, 2018. A pretty sunny morning began with a treat. We rushed to leave the hotel and on this day became our last day in Bali. After finishing, we were invited to Garuda Wisnu Kencana in the cultural park area. A Bali mascot was planned to be built, namely the giant statue of Lord Vishnu who was riding his mount. Garuda continued the journey to Bedugul. Bedugul is a tourist area with lakes and mountains in Bali, Indonesia. Also, we didn't forget to capture every moment. Our guide again invited us to shopping center by giving food and worship facilities. Our final destination is Kuta Beach. There are so many new things that I get when in Bali, starting from the habits that become customary or the lifestyles of the community. In the afternoon, we headed to the port to continue our next tour in Malang. Gilimanuk Harbor looks beautifully decorated with ship light, joking, lounging, even though singing is something we do during the cruising. It was not felt that we helped travel through Bali. April 25, 2018. Prepare for Mountain Bromo. Attributes such as soaps, gloves, even to our hats and jacket, we didn't forget to ask them. The wine is quite unfriendly, piercing our bones. A small car is one of the transportation used to reach the first stop to Mountains Bromo. Arriving, we felt there are so cold. I didn't bring our spare to reach the top of the beauty of Mountain Bromo will not be forgotten. After a while, we went down and had to check in the hotel. Arriving at the hotel, we had lunch and rest. Transportation Museum is our next tourist destination. Museum Angkut is a museum of transportation and modern tourist attraction located in Batu City, East Java, and which has more than 13 collection 300 collection of traditional to modern types of transportation. After that, we returned to the hotel, but there were some students who went to the square, including me. I'm to strengthen the brotherhood by chatting together. Time was getting late at night. Finally, together with friends, decided to went back to the hotel. I was with my friends doing breakfast, then check out of the hotel. After that, we headed to Coban Rondo. After everything was done, we headed to Tangerang. And April 27, 2018, arrived in Tangerang. The trip was very memorable because I spent a long time with my friend. Okay, I think that's all from me, and I can tell us. I hope you enjoy to look and hearing my story. See you and goodbye all. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello friends, I want to tell you about my memorable events. Throughout life, I have had many memorable events. My memorable times in my life is vary from being the worst and some being the best. Either way, they have become milestone that will be remembered forever. The moment when I had to struggle desperately to be able to study at a state university. Because at the time, I realized that PTN was the only way for me to taste the world of lecture. It started after I graduated from Senior High School Ban Kudus in 2018. I continued to enroll a college. At first, I want to enter the Faculty of Mathematics and Natural Science when I enter college because my dream was to become a lecturer in mathematics. But because I failed the SNMPTN path, even though I was declared not to have passed the SNMPTN path, I did not just give up. I immediately got up and studied to take the SBMPTN track test. Previously, I had prepared some SBMPTN material before the SNMPTN announcement. Just in case the worst possibility at that time, and so that I was not worried about the result later. I studied hard and seriously, accompanied by a prayer for the SBMPTN track test. I enrolled at Semarang State University with Mathematics Education Study Program. And what I remember the most is the night when tomorrow is the day of the test. I cannot sleep at all. I'm afraid
I cannot work on the problem tomorrow. I cry. I want to be able to sleep, but I cannot sleep. Finally, I can only pray that tomorrow will not be sleepy. Alhamdulillah, the day arrived too. By saying Bismillah, I went into the room and I tried the best to work on the question. After finish, I leave and give up whatever the result I receive. Crying when the announcement day came out, I trembled with my hand to open the web. I was declared to have qualified to enter Semarang State University with Mathematics Education Study Program. That day, the day I passed to enter a college, I will never forget it. After that, I took a health test and verification at Semarang State University. The first time I entered college, I was very scared, very confused because I thought there were no friends who came from the same school. What I was afraid of was that I had no friends to talk, and other friends were busy with their friends. Somehow, my heart is sad, and why I'm not like those who have many friends? Am I wrong if I want to be like them? And can share stories about experience? But it turned out that a lot of many friends from same school had passed at Semarang State University. So, I have friends chatting and share stories. Entering college does need patience and must hold back emotion. So, the hostility has not occurred, but the name of lecturer must be good. And there is something or not, which is a changer from school to college. Usually in school, wearing uniform, now wearing a free clothes. In the school era was called student, now called a college student. So this is my memorable events about I entered at Semarang State University. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello friends, in here I want to tell you about my story when farewell party in senior high school. Previously, I want to introduce myself. My name is Mustalifah Asti Nur Isnaimin. You can call me Asti. Now just listen to my story. The farewell party was held on 7 May 2018. All 12 graders are women, wear kebaya and look attractive, while the male wears a suit and look dashing. We were all very excited and really enjoyed the event to the end. We are very happy because we can graduate together. But on
other side, we are sad because we have to separate. The event took place lively and very impressive. There is one part of the event that read student with the best value in IPA and IPS programs, and I was very surprised when the reader mentioned my name as the winner of the best value in IPA program. I did not expect that student with the best value in IPA program was me. I went up to the stage to give away the memories. I'm very happy, and it is one of my experience that I will never forget in my life. And finally arrived at the top of the event. All 12 grade students make a circle and hold hands. One of the farewell songs accompanied and make my tears broke. We spent 3 years together, and it was time for us to separate, and this is our first step toward real life. In my opinion, senior high school period is the most impressive period. All of my stories began at senior high school. Like it's very difficult to leave senior high school period because in here I meet with my friends that very well and very friendly, but my life must continue. Even now, I still think of all my memories when I was in senior high school. Hopefully, someday we can meet again with the success that we have achieved. That's a little my experience that I can share. Hopefully useful. Thanks. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.